We're going to go to Hampden, where we find our reporter Luke Shanley, and we're expecting 28, aren't we, Luke? Why is he going for this and a provisional squad?
Yeah, Steve Clarke wants to obviously work with as many as he can. You never know, you might get injuries, hopefully not. There might be some players that might not make it to the tournament because some are carrying knocks just now. So I think he wants to work with as many as he can to make sure they know exactly what's expected of them in terms of the tactics and the shape and getting up to speed with their teammates. So that is why he's gone with 28 so far. We expect 4 goalkeepers in the squad, and I think that is a squad that has now been released. So hopefully we'll be able to bring that to you just now, because it is very exciting who will be going to that provisional squad. Remember, friendlies against Gibraltar in Faro, and also a game here at Hampden Park a week before the tournament starts against Finland. Scotland looking to prepare well. And let's go and check out that Scotland squad then. Here it is, the provisional 28 that Steve Clarke has named. And the goalkeepers, it's the exact same as the friendly in March. And it's 4 goalkeepers. Zander, Clarke of Heart of Midlothian. He's had a really good season, played in the last 2 European qualifiers against Georgia and Norway. Craig Gordon is there too, 74 caps. He's 41 years old. If he were to play in any of the next games coming up, he will be the oldest player to ever play for Scotland, taking over David Weir's record. Angus Gunn, who played in the majority of the qualifiers, is in the squad, 9 caps to his name. And Liam Kelly of Motherwell, he makes it too. He has played 45 minutes of football for Scotland in France against Lille in that friendly back in October. So the defenders, the headline news there is that Ross McCrorie is in the squad. He has been in Scotland squads before in 2020 and also in the last summer in June 2023. So he is in that squad. He's uncapped, but he has been in the squad before. So he is in there. Anthony Ralston retains his place. He played against the Netherlands as a sub in the friendlies in March. So it's Liam Cooper in there, played at the last Euros. Grant Hanley was in the last squad, had to pull out through injury. He last played for Scotland March 2023 in that 2-0 win here against Spain. Jack Hendry, a mainstay of late. Scott McKenna on loan in Copenhagen. He is in. McCrorie, as we mentioned. Ryan Porteous is the real breakout of the campaign. Fantastic performances from him. Anthony Ralston, who set up that winning goal for Celtic at the weekend. Andy Robertson, the Scotland captain, 69 caps, the joint 8th most cap player for Scotland, along with Kenny Miller and David Weir, 69 caps. Elsewhere, John Souttar has had a consistent season with Rangers, free from injury, which is good to see. Greg Taylor, Champions League experience with Celtic this season, remains in the squad. Worked with Steve Clarke at Kilmarnock. And Kieran Tierney, who's been on loan in Spain, played 25 games for Real Sociedad, had a couple of injury worries, but certainly an important player for Scotland. He is also in the squad. So let's look at the midfielders and the attackers then, and here we go. Stuart Armstrong has made the squad. Still an injury concern about him, but he is there. Ryan Christie, 47 caps, lot of experience. He remains in that squad. Billy Gilmore, who really kick-started his Scotland career, or started his Scotland career at the last Euros when he was in that squad. 25 caps to his name now. You'll see Ryan Jack has made it. He hasn't featured for Rangers since March in the away match in the Europa League against Benfica, but he is in. He missed the last Euros due to injury. He was in the Sky Sports studio helping us out for that tournament. John McGinn, of course, he would be there. 64 caps. He's the joint 6th most top goal scorer for Scotland, along with Kenny Miller, just one off Ali McCoy's. Cal McGregor missed the March games due to injury. He is back in. He's been another mainstay for Steve Clarke in his tenure. Kenny McLean got that important goal in Norway that helped Scotland on their way to qualifying. He is in. He missed the last Euros due to injury, so that is good to see him in there. And Scott McTominay, the talisman for Scotland, 7 goals in qualifying, so important. He got 10 for Manchester United this season as well. Shea Adams, in terms of the forwards, bit of a concern there with injury 18 goals in 45 appearances for Southampton this season. Ben Doak, there we go, one of the stories. He is in, uncapped, first call-up to the Scotland squad. He's been injured, he's had knee surgery with Liverpool. He featured 5 times for Liverpool this season. He's got 7 caps for the under-21s. He is in a different dynamic he could certainly bring to Scotland. The 18-year-old Lyndon Dykes is in again, played in all 8 games in the qualifying. James Forrest back in the Scotland team. What a finish to the season he had for Celtic. He is in. The last time he played for Scotland was at Euro 2020 here at Hampden Park. He played the last 11 minutes of the first game against the Czech Republic. And Lawrence Shankland, 31 goals for Heart of Midlothian this season. Fantastic scoring record. He started against Netherlands in March. He is Scotland's Player of the Year. That is your Scotland squad. Ben Doak receiving his first call-up, uncapped. Ross McCrorie is in too, and James Forrest is back in the Scotland squad. That is the provisional 28 that will be meeting up ahead of Euro 2024.